Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Panther here. We're about to get into our Jupiter day reading. I hope everyone is enjoying their time. If you have been affected by the current events, I'm sending you my love and healing energy during this time. And even if not, still sending you my love and healing energy at this time. And we would like to say thank you to our ancestors, our spirit guides, our ascended masters, and the divine creator of all, the supreme creator of all, that the messages that are being delivered serve you for your highest purpose, and that whatever resonates with you, you're able to align with it, and what doesn't, you're able to just leave it where it is. So let's get into our reading for Jupiter Day. Left ear is ringing right now, so divine timing. Let's see, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? Let's see. What message do you have for the collective, Spirit? I'm not feeling that. Six of Swords, the boat. Not too long ago, I would say Monday, upon rising on Monday, I had the vision of a boat entering or on its way to paradise, and along with that, a flashing image of 333. Okay, so the Six of Swords is about leaving murky waters into stable waters. Right, let's just get some cards out to see where this is going. One more card here. Eight of Cups. Okay, so what we have thus far, we have the Six of Swords, leaving something that was rocky into stable conditions. Eight of Wands, receiving messages or communication about a passionate new beginning. Nine of Pentacles, something coming in that has a very strong foundation after enduring a long journey. Under the Six of Swords, we have the King of Cups, someone who is divine, intuitive, masculine energy with abilities when it comes to divination. Okay, someone who expresses leadership or has leadership abilities. Someone who's nurturing, someone who is loving. I'm pretty sure, or not sure if I said that. But this is coming up under the Six of Swords. So this could be someone who is mastering how they feel and now is able to move along into a stable way of thinking. Then we have the Lovers card, which is representation of Gemini, but also the enlightenment of what is the decision that needs to be made in order to move forward. Okay, it's basically making a wise decision. Then we have the Eight of Cups. So it may have taken some time for whoever this resonates with. It may have taken some time to ground yourself and realize that stepping away from the emotions will allow you to come to proper decision making, being someone who has mastered their domain when it comes to how they feel. Okay? And with that, that allows you to let the universe guide you out of a situation that was not stable into, okay? The moment you make that decision, there's rapid movement into the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Receiving a message or a messenger coming in as to how to have this stable, grounded, enduring foundation. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? So some of you have been holding on to something that you may felt that you had to hold on to in order to survive or to keep moving forward. But for some of you, the moment that you let go of whatever it was that you were feeling that was possibly holding you back from making the proper decision when it comes to mastering your feelings, you know, that allowed this movement to occur. Some of you could also be receiving messages about an offer when it comes to love as well. It could have been someone that you have walked away from in the past, but this is where the discernment comes in. Because it's like you may have left that situation already. It was just 7 on a dot. And Spirit more than likely got you out of that situation, okay? We have 2 6s and 2 8s. Those are the two numbers we have, 6 6 and 8 8. 6 is about nostalgia, harmony, your ancestors. 8 is about infinite abundance. Some of you allowed Spirit to move you forward. And it took some time before you got to that point of moving forward as well. Let me get the Gilded Tarot deck. Actually, I'll leave this out. What's at the top here? We have the Tower. Sudden changes. Sudden changes. Under that was the 9 of Swords. So we have the 6 of Swords coming out first. So some of you have pretty much completed the cycle or came to a point where you realize, okay, enough is enough of all of these thoughts that are pretty much eating up at you. It's time to move forward, okay? Now, some of you who have been holding yourself back by feeling this way, Spirit comes in and creates this sudden change where it shifts your foundation, it shifts your entire situation for the higher purpose of your soul's mission and what it is that you're here to do. You know, it's very important that we come into alignment with our purpose, because without purpose, we are now in the position where we can be controlled. And it was just a 9 on a dot when I said you can be controlled without a purpose. For some of you, something has taken so long, and this is why you walked away. You were expecting something to happen quickly. It's like you left one situation, you entered another, and you may have still experienced the same situation, possibly because the cycle was not learned. And that's usually when you repeat a cycle, but in a different scenario, you know? And with that, now the universe was like, okay, it's time for us to come in and make this change. give you the wisdom, work through you to give you the wisdom to make that decision that is best for both parties, but more so you. With the King of Cups, we're talking about Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Eight of Wands, that's Sagittarius energy. Six of Swords, we're looking at Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, but more so Aquarius energy, because this is about your thoughts and what you're thinking. You know, like there are several journeys, but there's only one path. I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot here to clarify these cards. This is a collective message, so if you need a personal reading with me, the information will be in my description box below. Follow me on Instagram, Solar_Panthera, as I will be going live there. And if you catch me live and I'm offering readings at that time, that could be a chance to have a reading, a brief, quick, however you want to call it, reading. All right. And that gives us a chance to connect, you know. Let's see here. Let's see where Spirit wants us to go. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. That was quick. Justice, okay. A decision, a fair decision. Going back to the fair decision. So we're going to go into the Lovers now and clarify that. Clarify the Lovers card. Justice is Libra energy. Whoa. That was a lot. I'm going to see what this is. How many cards are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a spiritual message here in regards to clarifying the Lovers. We have Four of Cups. Being hopeful, because in this deck, this is someone who is actually receiving the cup from the divine. Okay, and in receiving the cup, you come into a position of being emotionally, being completely fulfilled after a time of indecision or having to balance out offers that you've been given, things that have come in, but it required you to balance what you were going to do in making a decision. Going back to the Lovers card, the Empress, it had something to do with Venus being in Libra or Taurus, but also about love, money, and career. This is also about giving birth to creation, and this is something that comes in once a decision is made. It could be about the King of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy, but someone who is fixed on how they do things in terms of business, very good with numbers, you know, stable, bank account looking swell type of energy here. Ace of Wands, a big brand new beginning, okay, where you're spiritually enlightened, you have a lot of creativity, a lot of energy flowing through you that's allowing you to create. And here we go again with the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something that, a decision that wasn't made due to the Nine of Swords, and Spirit, the divine creator, the universe had to come in and shift things in order for you to come to this point of making a decision where now you were pretty much, it's kind of like the universe started moving you. And when it was time for you to drink, it literally grabbed your face and said, here, take this cup, as you see here in this image. It's like, look up, okay? The worst is over. Look up. Stop worrying about the things that did not work out. Look up. Have faith. Because your Ten of Cups is here. 15:15 on the timer. Ten of Cups, Two of Pentacles, making that decision or balancing out a decision. That's what we have for the Lovers card. So let's go to the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, the Moon. So going within the intuition, also the card of Pisces, but the ruler of Cancer. So it could have something to do with the home front, going within and really assessing how you've come up, or the dynamics around you that could have caused this journey to be as long as it was, because there was a process within your transformation that required you to complete a cycle. And until that cycle was completed, the shift wasn't going to be able to happen. Hearing somebody say, move out my way just now, neighbor. So that could resonate with some of you, where you were telling certain people to move out of your way, whether if it was within you, something that you were thinking, there were certain things that needed to be moved out of your way in order for you to keep going down this path and gain the clarity, make that decision. Okay? Let me see if there's anything else here. This could also be related to a business that you have, making the right decision about walking away from certain things that were not emotionally fulfilling or in alignment with what it was that you were 17, that you were but you were on the path of creating this new beginning, because you knew it was time to give birth. The 9 months were on its way. The Tower comes out again to clarify the Nine of Pentacles with the Moon. Getting out of the way, pushing things out of your way. You knew intuitively of these things that needed to be removed from your foundation, because it just wasn't. It was making the journey longer than it needed to be. So it's like you were that lightning that struck and saying, move out of my way, and started throwing things out. Let's see, one more card here, Spirit, with the Moon and the Tower for the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry for the background, but those are also signs depending on how it resonates with me as I'm doing the reading. This is why I always say, when you hear other readers say, take what resonates and leave the rest. One more card for the Knight of Pentacles with the Moon and the Tower. Anything else? Anything else here? Six of Wands. Now it did fall in reverse. So had it not been for this Tower moment, this is exactly what the outcome would have been. Victory not happening. Holding on to things from the past, because 6 is about the past. So holding on to those things from the past is not going to allow you to move forward. Where now, you're in this Knight of Pentacles position of not moving. And this could have also been where the Two of Pentacles comes into play, clarifying the Lover's card, making a decision either about the lover or about the wisdom that you gain when it comes to, where you were putting your energy when it comes to emotional fulfillment. Again, whether love, career, or family. But we want to have this victory. So I'm going to put it up right for y'all. At the bottom, Queen of Swords. Okay, this is someone who has the logic and the intelligence to move forward. Okay, clear vision. It was just 2020 on the timer. Clear vision as to how you're going to move forward by using the things that, the confrontations from the past to strengthen you. Okay, let's see, Eight of Cups. Spirit guides, clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Karmic cycles, Pisces energy, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. So charging in with an idea. And you also have the Owl in this card for the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is someone who comes in possibly abrasively, but you're walking away from that way of doing things when it comes to thinking and how you charge forward with your thoughts. Tell me more here, Spirit. Walking away from being argumentative. Because it's not serving you. All that's going to do is hold you back from what it is that you're trying to do. It's negative energy. Walk away from that. Another message for the Eight of Cups with the Knight of Swords for the collective spirit. Message for the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Swords. Any other messages here? Six of Cups, something from the past. Could either be the past within this life or past within a past life. A way of doing things, And I just said the Eight of Cups is Pisces, Saturn energy, which is about karmic cycles, and the effort that you're putting into things, and is it the proper areas where you're locating your energy? Is it giving you the results that you want? Cause and effect. At the bottom, King of Wands. Authority, charming, passionate. Is it allowing you to embody this? If not, walk away from that. Walk away from those things that are stunting your growth. King of Cups. Spirit, clarify the King of Cups here for us. Tell us about the King of Cups. Came out fine. Let's see what this King of Cups is talking about. King of Cups. Resting, meditating, contemplating. Also, Four Swords, Libra energy, Jupiter, Libra energy. Libra is ruled by Venus, but Four Swords is Jupiter energy. So luck and expansion, meditating and contemplating would allow this King of Cups to see where the luck and expansion is. Okay? It's like putting all the pieces of the puzzle together along the journey in order to master your domain when it comes to your emotions. Meditation is very good for mastering your emotions because it allows you to go within and see what it is that needs to be worked on, kept, or released. Strength, courage, 24/24 on a timer. A Leo energy. Taming the beast within, Again, all that arguing and bickering and things that are not keeping you in a position to create and taking you off track and taking you out of alignment with your heart space, release that. Get the moving. Spirit, clarify the Eight of Wands, because justice is being served when it comes to that. Trust in your wisdom, trust in your faith, your journey, trust in your beliefs when it comes to how you're going to move forward with this new communication that comes in, or how you are going to move forward in terms of the Eight of Wands in this passionate way of beginning, and beginning when it comes to your feelings, when it comes to your thoughts. Trust in what you know based on what you experience. Don't give yourself the benefit of the doubt where now you're putting yourself in a position to repeat that Saturn cycle that does not need to be happening, because you could have prevented it by taking note of the intuitive messages that come in for you and really putting things together so that way you have the best outcome for yourself, that victory. Okay? At the bottom, Ten of Pentacles. This is feeling good within self. Everything around you matches you. You realize that if you are getting to know you and your purpose, the power that you have, you radiate that energy around you. And that's what the Ten of Pentacles is. It's the overall everything. Love, career, family. Everything at its all-time high. The highest vibration. The highest vibration is love. One more card for the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is also Cupid's arrow. Hierophant is Taurus energy. The number 5 is about transformation. Okay. Tell yourself you have the self-worth. You know you have the wisdom on how to move forward, and how to bring forth this victory, on how to make your desires a reality. One more card here for, what is this? Now it's time to manifest. Beautiful way to end that. Manifestation, Two of Cups. Again, this is about knowing self, so that way you attract what it is that you are. Everything that you see around you that's occurring has a lot to do with the reflection of you. Right under that is the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, completion of the way of old cycles to a new beginning. We have the Ten of Cups here. I'm sorry, we have the Ten of Pentacles under the deck. My bad. But you get the point. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. New beginning in the physical that has been manifested due to the completion of a cycle. Complete that cycle, you get what you want. Hold on to the past, you repeat it. Nine of Cups. Oh, there goes the Ten of Pentacles right on the Nine of Cups, by the way. Nine of Cups is about a wish being fulfilled. And under that Ten of Pentacles, we had a Six of Pentacles, another six, which is about the equal give and take. Okay. Let's pull a moon card to close off this reading. And this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, the message you have was the overall, or advice rather, for the collective. We already had that the overall was the Tower. The Tower is about sudden shifts. May not be comfortable, but they are for the best. Okay? Because some things can no longer be. Because if those things remain, you hold yourself back, or, hold others back if you're the one. Don't let your past hold you back. Can't make this up. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. What is the advice here? Additional. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Also Saturn energy. Okay? The goat. Nothing is yet set in stone. Make the adjustments. Mutable moon. One more card, Spirit. came flying. Show the world the real you. And it was just 3000. Show the world the real you that's working with the divine. Regardless of what anyone says, if you hold yourself back from the real you, you're going to attract people who are not real. Okay? Show people the real you, and you'll be able to see who it is that you need to keep it pushing from. This is where you get the justice, the fairness in life. Alright? You are good enough. Always remember that. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. At the top, look at the bigger picture. Focus on your soul's purpose, your soul's mission. That's the bigger picture. If people cannot come into alignment with that, they're not supposed to be in that picture. Alright, my loves? That's your message. If you need a personal reading, don't forget, follow me on Instagram so we can go live, chat. At that time, I'll be able to communicate with y'all. You will be able to engage in the readings and, take it from there. All right, now, take care.